Kids are getting ready for a summer that could look much closer to normal than last year. CDC released new guidance saying fully vaccinated summer campers and camp staff do not need to wear masks or social distance. However, for those who are not vaccinated, including all kids under 12 who are not yet eligible for the vaccine, they are strongly encouraged to wear a mask for indoor activities or outside when social distancing cannot be maintained. Kids are undergoing a massive transition. They have been for a year and a half now, from school to summer and from pandemic lockdown to reclaiming their social lives. So in this week's Mental Health and Me, we are talking to Dr. Sheryl Ziegler, psychologist, our 9 News parenting expert. Dr. Ziegler, we have to start with the fact kids getting outside. Summer for school is mostly ending for most kids right now. How do they get out, and how important is it that they get out and socialize?
So important that they get out and socialize. I think, as many people have heard, we are in a mental health crisis, and part of that is because of the isolation that they have been going through. So incredibly important that they get out there, and also incredibly important that parents help and prepare them. No matter whether they're young or they're a teenager, there's going to be a transition when it's actually summertime, and they're going to need some help from parents, I think.
So some kids are going to be super excited. They're just going to jump right in. Others are probably going to feel some anxiety as well. So I think all of us do to some degree. How do you help your kid understand that and get them through it?
Yeah, absolutely. I've experienced it myself. My own child said to me, "This feels weird to not wear a mask," and we were outdoors. And so I think, kids are going to feel it all over. So I think there are ways that parents can prepare their child. First of all, is by telling them that not everybody is vaccinated and that people have different views, and some people will be wearing masks and some won't. Some families will be comfortable with indoor play and some won't. So still prepare them like we did last summer for a lot of differences in the way families handle things. But I think also just remembering that social skills are a skill. And so that means that they need to be practiced. And depending on the age of kid, they need that practice again. They haven't been around their peers to learn from, to play with. So it's going to be really important that parents remind them that this is going to be baby steps and really practice.
Yeah, when we talk about social skills, it defines so much. But that's also when kids, especially when they get a little older, they hear from other kids different approaches. So you might think your child is just fine with jumping back in, and then they're going to hear what other families are saying. What's the importance of being a parent then and saying, okay, well, let's talk about it?
Yeah, I think first it's validating their feelings, asking them how they feel about it, listening to them, and really validating for them that, yeah, some kids are excited and are going to jump in, but I would say probably nearly 50% of kids are going to have some level of anxiety. So normalize that for them if they're anxious. I think another thing is we need to reestablish their routines. And so they have been on a different routine. And again, some kids have been remote all year. Some kids have been in school all year. So there's no consistency there on what everyone's been through. So really going back to, okay, we're getting back to some normalcy. Let's try to get you a routine. Let's try to improve your sleep. Let's get kids moving, right? We've had a lot more screen time, a lot more sedentary time. So I think it's a great time for parents to set their kids' expectation that it's summertime. We are going to spend time outside. We're going to spend a lot less time on screens. This is a great opportunity to do this right now.
Yeah, that's so important because they've been forced to do it for a long time. All right, baby steps. Other things are going to come up. So we'll get back to you, Dr. Ziegler. Thank you.